Hi guys, welcome back. Today's recipe is curry goat. Curry was brought over as a spice form when Indian indentured workers came in the 1800s. Goat was the chosen meat based on its availability. The beauty of it is it's one of the dishes that has also placed Caribbean food on the map internationally and globally. So here's my recipe for curry goat. We have some goat meat, some thyme, some scotch bonnet and pimento. We have some ground coriander, some spring onion, a little green seasoning, coconut, curry powder, ground jeera. So we want to start off by washing our meat with some water and lemon as usual. You've given it a wash, give it a rinse and drain it. Then we want to add our green seasoning. I'll share my recipe above. A little bit of salt. Just rub that into the meat to make sure that it's all coated nice and evenly, and set it aside to marinate a little whilst we prepare the curry base. So we want to heat our pan with some oil, and then we're going to add our curry powder, ground jeera, ground coriander, and just stir this in to make our paste, which is the base of the dish. As the spices start to absorb the oil, just add a little water at a time, and that's going to create that thick, rich base. Keep mixing it until it's nice and smooth, and then just turn up the heat a little to allow the spices to cook. Once it's nice and smooth and bubbling, the meat is ready to be added. So we're just going to add the seasoned goat now, and just give that a good stir into all of the base so that all of the meat is covered with all of the spices. Then we're going to add some fresh thyme, our whole garlic cloves, no need to peel them, some bay leaves, a scotch bonnet, you can add it whole or you can cut them depending on how hot you would like it. Then we're going to add some water. And then just stir this all in till it's evenly combined and everything is covered with all of the seasonings we've added. Place the lid on, bring it to the board just to get it cooking. Next we're going to chop up some green onion and then just add them to the pan. Then we want to add some salt, a little bit of sugar because I feel like it balances out with the salt and helps to bring out the spices. That is everything. So now we're going to place the lid on again and leave this to cook for 2 hours. After 2 hours, this is what you'll have. So you can see the spices have gone really dark in colour, they've cooked down, and the meat is just falling off the bone. So for the last part of the cooking process, we want to add our coconut cream. Stir this in and cook for another 10 minutes until that's dissolved. Right at the end, as always, just add a little bit more chopped spring onion if you wish, and the curry goat is done, it's ready to be served. And that is it. You can see how rich the gravy goes from the spices, especially when you add the coconut. The meat is so tender, and all of the bones are just super soft. The bone marrow will just literally slide out of them. That's when you know you've got a good bowl or plate of curry goat. I'm just going to serve this with some roti because I love roti, but you can obviously serve it with rice and peas, whatever you wish. So that's my recipe. And I'll share my roti recipe above if you wish to try that yourself. So, hope you enjoyed this one. Until the next time guys, peace and love.